Hey everybody, Chaos Gigi here. I'm so sorry for the late start, but I finally figured out why I was having the double pop-ups for the notifications on here. So basically what was happening is stop going to sleep. I put alerts down as a single thing in my sources, and then I uh, also had alerts in my support overlay. I put the support overlay thing together in its own little thing, and then I added it as its own separate source. So I was literally putting alerts on top of the support overlay, which basically was allowing for the alerts to go off twice because it's basically doing what it was being told to do, if that makes any sense. So yeah, I completely messed that up. Oh, you did? Well, congrats. Did you do the Celebi event? Before we get started, I want to go to my Pokemon home and show you guys that the Pokeball Magerna is a legit thing. And let me know if that music is too loud, because I tried to turn it down a little bit, but it might be louder in my headphones than it is live. No? Well, actually, do you have the Well, it depends. Do you have the Virtual Console edition of Crystal on 3DS? Is that what you're playing? Because if not, then you probably can't do it. It was a Lola region thing? Let's get out of there. Oh, you do have the 3DS. I did a video on it. It's on my YouTube channel. Basically, so you have the Virtual Console edition. I can't really recall exactly how you do it, but I did a video on it. If you're interested in that, just look it up on my YouTube channel. You can find it. I just basically just walk you right through it. You're gonna have to wait for like a 24-hour period anyway before you can actually complete the whole quest, because basically you have to get the GS ball from Professor Elm, or whatever the professor's name is, and then you give it to Kurt, Pokeball Maker, and then he realizes that Celebi is inside the ball, and runs to the forest. That's after 24 hours of waiting. Like normal, you know, when you give them the apricots. And then basically, yeah. But I think to start the whole thing, you have to walk in the Pokemon Center at Goldenrod, heal your Pokemon, and then walk out, and somebody will stop you and give you the ball there. If I remember right, that's how you start it. But just watch my video if you're having problems with it. I promise you, I was walking everybody through it when I did it. But you don't even have to beat the entire game. Like, you don't have to beat the Kanto region in order to do it. I didn't. I just went ahead and did the Johto region and then did it, so. Let's go to home. Great, I can't see underneath my camera. See, we're on 199. It's over here. There it is, Magerna. I think it's on move. There it is. So there's the Pokeball Magerna. The way you get it is you complete the Pokédex on this right here, Pokemon Home. Then you log in on your app on your phone, and it'll say congratulations in the mystery gift section. It'll say congratulations, you've completed the Pokédex on Pokemon Home. And it'll give you a gift, and it's the Magerna, so. It looks like I can actually no, I don't have a game put in, that's right. Okay. But I just wanted to show you all that, because that is actually a legit thing. I got 4 perfect IVs on the Swabble. I'll show you guys in a second. I gotta get off of here. Go home. I got 4 perfect IVs on the Swabble that I shiny hunted for. I got 6 perfect IVs and the hidden ability on the Grookey. And somebody traded me a shiny foreign Grookey, which I used to breed. It only had like 3, so I guess that's why they traded it. But I used it to get mine. So I don't know if that was like the perfect luck or what, but it works out. Alright, so the shiny. So this is the shiny right here that I got. It's got 2 decents. I'll just hyper train those 2. It's no big deal. I got plenty of the bottle caps. So there's what it looks like. It's pretty nifty, and he's got the hidden ability. I'll take it. There's the shiny Grookey. It's like a little golden chimpanzee. This guy right here, I got in a trade. I don't know if it's a hacked Pokemon or not. I almost want to say it is. There's a lot of trades out there, though, that I question, like some of these right here with the Pokerus and Shiny and they're being level 100. I'm pretty sure that they're like hacked Pokemon. I have no idea. Alright. So basically what I got to work with right now is a 3 perfect IV female Scorbunny with the hidden ability, and a 5 perfect IV foreign Scorbunny with the hidden ability. And it wasn't, for some reason, it's not passing over the hidden ability from the male like it's supposed to. Like, we should be able to transfer it from both parents, either of the parents. Apparently the only one that's working is the female, so it's really got me upset because I've basically had to go back to square one. Because I got 2 females, one of them has 4 IVs, 4 perfect IVs, and the other one has 5 perfect IVs, but I can't use them because they both have Blaze. Show you in just a second exactly what I've been fighting right now. So yeah, they've all been getting Blaze. So basically this whole other box, box 23, these are all with the male parent having the hidden ability and the female having Blaze. So apparently that thing that Cerebi and all of them are saying where the male is supposed to be able to pass over the hidden ability, just like being able to pass on its ability from both parents is supposed to be a thing now in Sword and Shield. I don't see that, because I literally have proof right here that basically a whole box worth of Pokemon have nothing but Blaze on them, so you can't tell me that's a coincidence, because it's not. Obviously the female is still the only one that we can use to transfer the ability over with. Or is most likely going to transfer the ability over, like 80% chance of it. I mean, it might be true that both parents can pass on their abilities now, but that's probably with Ditto. Yeah, let me know, Ilya Schwartz, if you have problems finding that video. I'll try to find it and share it in the chat if you can't find it. By the way, I forgot to mention that. Okay, are we back to our... No. I think I had like 3 or 4 eggs left to hatch before... Maybe all of these I had to hatch before I get back into... What's up, Muhammad? Now we're just trying to get some good IVs on the female side of the Scorbunny. It's basically what I'm trying to do now while hunting for the shiny. I really don't care if I get like all 6 IVs perfect. If I can get 4 perfect IVs on a Pokemon, I'll hyper train the other 2. It's no big deal. As long as it has the hidden ability, that's all I care about. That's like the hardest thing to get on these things right now. I think the shiny is just like really bright orange. I can't even remember. I was really shocked when I got the Sobble as fast as I did. It was like 2 hours after I stopped streaming is when I got it, I think. I think I said on Discord I got it like 2 days ago or whatever, but I think I got it like right after I stopped streaming because I kept shiny hunting until I finally found it. That's a male too. Should start having the hidden ability start popping back in here. But the stats, the IVs are going to be terrible for a little while again. I'm just going to have to keep breeding until I finally find a female that has the libero on it, because apparently the females have to have the hidden ability on them. They have to have the hidden ability on them in order to, like, pretty much guarantee give you a better chance at the hidden ability. I was really hoping the male would work that way, like it says on Cerebi, but I don't. It just isn't. Should have one more left before we start going back into the fresh eggs. I'll be doing some wonder trades too towards the end of the stream, probably the last 45 minutes or so, just to try to get scorbunnies that are female. That's how I got the female scorbunny I got right now. I was just doing all these trading off all the Sobbles. Just happened to get the 5 perfect IV foreign scorbunny with the hidden ability and the female with 3 IVs with the hidden ability as well. It is so hard to get the female on the starters. I don't know why. It's like Pokemon was sexist or something. You'd think with bunnies it'd be like a 50-50 chance, because you ever hear the saying, breed like rabbits? Yeah, here we go. That one's still got Blaze though. This is gonna suck. I feel like libero is gonna be like the hardest thing to come by. I think the only thing I can do is pray that I get better IVs on a trade. And I could breed with the 5 IV with the Ditto, but still not going to get guaranteed chance of the libero being on him. There, now we're getting the libero again. That's exactly what it is. I mean, I have to have both. The female has to have it, it seems like. Hello, Muhammad. I've seen you a couple times now. I'm shiny hunting for scorbunny right now. Trying to get a shiny scorbunny with the hidden ability and at least 4 perfect IVs. And hopefully have its hidden ability on it. Its hidden ability is kind of like protein on Greninja, which I do have a shiny Greninja with protein on it. I don't think we can trade it over yet. Just sad. There's a lot of Pokemon I'd like to have on here. can only hope I don't get the shiny too soon. Just have to wait and see if I get a female that has really good IVs, and hopefully it has Libero on it. So far, both the females I got from breeding both had only Blaze. Can you get some of the useless starters without the why would you want them without the hidden ability? You just want like high IV Pokemon with, I mean, I don't mind if they have the hidden ability or not. I mean, whichever ones you want, just let me know, I'll trade them. I saved some of them with the 5 or 6 perfect IVs. Like, I got 2 Sobbles that have 6 perfect IVs, and they both have Torrent. I was so mad at that. Oh, to fill the Pokedex? Yeah, I don't blame you. Yeah, I'll be doing trades at the end of the stream, towards the end of the stream. I might even be doing it sooner too, I don't know, it depends. Right now I'm just trying to find a female with decent IVs to replace the one I've got in there. That one still only has 3. And has Blaze. Hey, Alex Chicken Gamer. How's your base coming in Minecraft? I'll be getting on there probably after I get done with trying to shiny hunt on here. It's what I usually rotate from, between Pokemon and Minecraft right now. Just haven't felt like playing anything else. So Ilya, did you find that video I was talking about with the information on how to do the Celebi event? Because if not, I'll look it up for you real quick and I'll share the link in the chat. Terraria, is that kind of like Guild Wars 2? So I'm kind of playing Guild Wars 2 in my free time whenever I have time. Well, just let me know if you need a link to it. I can share it. Make it easier for you to find it. Oh, you found it? Okay. It might be a little bit long, I don't remember. I think it's less than 20 minutes. This is going to be a pain, I think. Wow. I'm probably going to find the shiny before I even get the 4 IV female with Libero on it. That's how bad my luck has been so far with this freaking bunny. It's the one starter I didn't start out with on any of them. Oh, you don't have the train ticket? How'd you manage that? Don't you get the train ticket from like Professor Oak? So that you can go back? I can't remember. You might have to look that up. It's been so long since I've played the Gen 2s. I think I played that almost over a year ago now. Oh, really? I'm sorry, Muhammad. Yeah, it sucks to have bad internet. I've been there. Several years of my life. At least you don't have dial-up like I used to have. That should tell you how old I am. When the internet first came out, I had dial-up, so... Female with only 2 good. It's just getting worse and worse. Does that one have a libero at least? Yeah, it does. Okay. I've already got a 5 IV female, but it has blaze on it, and I tried using it, and all it does is just give me blaze for everything. Which, according to Cerebi and the other websites, both male and female have an equal chance of sharing down the ability, even if it's a hidden ability. But so far, I've just been finding that the female is like more apt to send down the ability. So I've been having nothing but worse and worse luck with it. I got lucky with the other two. I was able to find some 4 IVs and then 5 IVs real quick on the female side. I just don't get why it's 12.5% for all 3 starters to get a female. It's ridiculous. Oh, you're building a shop? What you gonna sell in your shop? Since there's only like 3 of us that have a shop out there. I know God's Wrath was talking about building a shop, but I haven't heard from him in a while. I don't know if his internet got fixed and then it got broken again or what. So I know he was away from the game for a while because the internet connection of theirs was terrible. You keep dying to Mel Tank. Got a fighting type? Oh, you don't know yet? Well, I sell iron blocks, stacks of iron blocks, stacks of slime blocks, and stack of concrete for 1 diamond a piece, so 1 diamond per stack. in my shop, if that helps you anything. And my brother sells all things Guardian related, so like Prismarine, what are the lights called? Can't remember what they're called now. It's my favorite light to use too, besides the jack-o'-lantern, because it's like the easiest one to make. Sea lanterns, that's what it is. He sells sea lanterns and stuff like that. And he sells Prismarine and black Prismarine. He sells the stairs, slabs, all that stuff. You don't have them? Yeah, I hate working on Guardian farms. Whenever my brother says that he wants to go and work on a Guardian farm, I'll offer to help him just so that way, because it takes forever to do one of those. It really does. So when he said he wanted to build one, I was like, okay, I'll help you. I even recorded us tearing it down. Another mail. It's gonna be like a needle in a haystack right now. Right now I'm only playing Pokemon and Minecraft, yeah. I may in the future do some videos and stuff on Guild Wars 2 when I get an in-level character. But there's really no point in me streaming it while leveling a character up, in my opinion, just because it can be really boring just to watch. It's almost boring to sit there and play. Because all you're doing is basically going through the map and finding all these different locations just so you can get experience. But I mean, at the same time, you're going to find out where all the dungeons and stuff are in the PvE area, which is one of the aspects I love about the game anyway. It's like the only MMO I actually like playing. I used to like Elder Scrolls Online. I haven't logged into it in so long. I don't even know if they've changed anything. Ever since the beta, I just really didn't like it. After you've played Skyrim for so many years and then you go to ESO, you start to realize that ESO is its own different kind of monster and it's not the same. You have to deal with other players stealing the bosses that you're trying to go after for the quest, or have to wait for them to respawn just so you can get them for the quest, and it's ridiculous, or at least it was. I don't know if they've changed all that or not, to be honest. But I just don't see myself doing MMOs anymore. The only reason why I've decided to try out Guild Wars 2 is because it actually has this support program for its YouTubers. And I like to do YouTube as a hobby, so that is a big plus for me. When is the new Minecraft? You mean the update? I have no idea. I'm still waiting for it. I'm getting tired of waiting for it, actually. I want the Blackstone so bad so I can start building this pyramid I've been talking about with the maze inside. So it gives people something to do. It's going to have a mini game inside of it where people can find the end of the maze that if they can make it to the end of the maze without dying, they will get a prize. So, hey Blackstrike, yeah, thanks, man. It's been actually pretty fun, the PvE aspect of the whole game. I mean, it doesn't matter if I die, because if I die, somebody comes along and will heal me, so that's pretty cool. But I haven't died that often since I kind of figured out how to use the Necromancer a little bit more. But yeah, it's not a bad game. I'm just doing what everybody in the gaming community, which is the guild I basically joined, said, and that's just take it slow, get a feel for the game a little bit, for the PvE aspect, and then I can do the dungeons with them later whenever I get to 80. But also, don't play it every freaking day because you would get bored with it real fast. So I'm not playing it every freaking day. I basically log into it for about 2 hours, 2 days a week. I've basically just been playing Minecraft a whole heck of a lot, and then shiny hunting on Pokemon whenever I get bored with Minecraft. I will be live streaming on, I think it's Wednesday. Yeah, that's when the DLC for Pokemon Sword and Shield should be out. So I'll be playing on this version, Shield version, live at 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. on Wednesday. I'm taking the day off to do that, so come out and watch, play along. Highly recommend that. I'm hoping that Scissor comes back in that DLC, the first one. I've been wanting my Scissor back. I got my 2 shiny scissors just waiting for me. Oh, because you're at the end? Are you at end game already with level 80? This is going to be terrible trying to get a female with 4 or 5 IVs and a hidden ability, I think. I mean, I already bought the expansions and everything for it since they were on sale. It was buy one get one free basically for 20 bucks. I was like, yeah, I can't pass that up. That's the same price as Minecraft when I first bought it. Okay, we're full up. So I know Volcarona is coming back. It's one of my favorite bug types, besides Scissor. Oh, crap, I asked again. Just send it to a box. Should have gone over and talked to her. You play it for the lore? I see. So you basically play it for all the storyline? Which is what some of them's recommended to me too. Just play it for the storyline if I don't like PvP and stuff like that. Which there's 4 different aspects to that game, which I really like. There's the PvE aspect, and there's also the PvE with other players involved, where you all team up to do dungeons, and fractals is what they're called, I believe. And then there's there's a third option of PvE basically, which is just do the storylines. Because if you like the storylines and the lore with it, then you can do that. And then of course there's PvP with like player versus player, normal player versus player, and then there's world versus world, which is really cool too. But you can do PvP and world versus world right off the bat, which is pretty funny compared to other MMOs. This ain't getting any better. At least we're actually like swapping back and forth between Blaze and Libero. That's basically what I've been doing too, is just playing for the storylines. Every 10 levels I think is what I've been getting. So like level 30 I got another one. And level 40 I got another one I think. So it's like every 10 levels I get a new story. It's your story for your character. It's like a personal story. You get to make choices and stuff. I did it again. I can't help it. I see her put her hand up to her face, and I know she's got an egg, and I just want to get this female taken care of before we get the shiny, but I have a feeling I'm going to get the shiny before I even get the stats I want. This one's just being terrible. I got the other 2 starters shinies real quick. It'd be funny if I finally get a starter. Oh, it's female. Or at least a shiny. While I'm live. That doesn't even have anything either. Poke One. No, is that the one that you shared a link to or whatever? Nah, I didn't bother with it. I tried Pixelmon. There's still a newer version of Pixelmon out there that's like it's a brand of Pixelmon that you can't like stream or anything. I tried that out. My brother and I joined in. It's a Minecraft Pixelmon, I guess, thing. That was pretty fun. They've even already got the new Pokemon on it. It's kind of hard to make Pokeballs, but we haven't played it. We played it for maybe like 2 or 3 hours and had quite a bit of fun with it, but we just didn't play it very often, yeah. Yeah, so me and my brother just made our own server, basically. Played it for a few hours and then we were done with it. And I'm just having the most crappiest luck right now. Even the IVs are not coming out good, which is redonkulous. I was having a better chance with the IVs when I wasn't streaming. It's like this freaking bunny hates me. Yeah, Pixelmon is fun. It's just you gotta have a lot of time on your hands to go and farm all those berries or the apricots so you can start making all the Pokeballs. I literally had a farm built in like the first hour with nothing but all the like specific things we needed for the rarest Pokeballs. So like the Ultra Ball and then Dusk Ball and Quick Balls. Quick Balls are like the best thing ever in that game. So if anybody has like a female with the Libero and has like 4 perfect IVs, I will definitely trade you like right now. Because this is really getting on my nerves. It's funny because they both have Libero, so they should be like the Sobble and be like the Grookey I had, but they're not. Seems like I'm just getting every other one's different, where I was having a better chance at getting the hidden ability with other 2 starters. I swear this bunny just hates me because I didn't pick it as one of my starters on either of the games. So like, both Sword and Shield, I picked the Sobble because my brother picked the Grass type, and then somebody randomly traded me a Scorbunny, so I got a Scorbunny that way. I just never started with it. This must be the payback I get. I'm so afraid I'm going to get the shiny. It's going to have crappy IVs, and then I'm going to have to start over. The male is perfect, though. I just need the female. That's what's making it so hard right now. So female, you have like a 12.5% chance to get the female, which is ridiculous, I might add. They're bunnies, for Christ's sake. Should be 50-50. Ever hear the saying, breed like rabbits? Blaze again. See, it's just weird. I'm totally gonna get a shiny and it's gonna have Blaze on it. I'm gonna be so mad. Move 1 step. Oh! Hello! Oh well, if I get shiny and it has bad IVs, I don't really care. I just use it for shiny decks. I plan on doing that at some point in time. In my lifetime, going for a shiny dex. Bleeding some wabbits. Better be careful, man. They took away Elmer Fudd's guns, dude. They'll take away the scythe next, because somebody's going to complain about that. That's so ridiculous. I grew up on those cartoons. My generation apparently knew better than to use guns the wrong way. Of course, I was born and raised out in the country, too. Taking away Yosemite Sam's guns, and they're taking away Elmer Fudd's rifles. For Poke1, did you have to join somebody else's server or something? Because I felt like that's what it was trying to make me do, and that's why I didn't do it, because... Oh. Well, there's a 5 perfect IV male. Almost 6. It's got Blaze on it, so if somebody wants that, I know that somebody was asking me to trade one to him. I'll hold on to it. Put it over there. Elias. Or Elias Schwartz. I have no idea if I'm pronouncing your name right or not. You still play Demo? Black Strike? I just couldn't deal with it anymore. They weren't gonna freaking fix my account, and I kept losing all my HP. Oh, you need a Swabble? And Grookey? So you don't need Scorbunny then. I'll have to get back on my Pokemon home and trade one of each over. I think I have one of each that has at least 5 perfect IVs. I know I have a Swabble that has 6 perfect IVs, but I can't remember if I kept them both. I think I did. If I did, they're on home, so I'll have to trade them back over. You quit the game too? Yeah. I'd still be playing if they would have just fixed my account, to be honest. Holy hell! There's one with Libero. Alright, so put it over here in this box here. This is where I got most of my good ones at. It's an English one with Libero, and it's male. The male I've got in there right now is a foreign one, and he's got Libero. The female has 3 perfect IVs and has Libero. But somehow I'm still getting Blaze a lot more often than I should, I feel like, because the other ones that I bred, they didn't do that. But it is what it is. I think I just got lucky and got the hidden ability on both of the ones that I got, so. Yeah, exactly. I wouldn't know if I could even do the new in-game, because come to find out I just had that glitch where it kept killing off my Digimon as soon as I enter a dungeon. It got so bad I couldn't do Crack a Devimon anymore. Like literally, I had to record myself trying to go into Crack a Devimon like 3 or 4 times in a row. It just kept killing me. So I literally recorded myself doing that, Sent it off to Game King. Got a response 2 weeks later that said it was a glitch they knew about, but it was only affecting some very, very few of the very, very old accounts, and they didn't have any plans to fix it at the moment unless it started spreading to other accounts, like newer accounts. And I was like, well, that's just bull crap. So I just stayed away from the game for about 6 months, logged back in to see what I could do, and it still was doing it to me, so I just gave up. I was like, screw it, I'm just going to delete my accounts and delete everything related to Demo and get away from the game completely. And probably over my lifetime, I've probably spent maybe about $3 grand on that game total, just for all the mons that I had on there. That's over 7+ years, 8 years, however many years. I started about 6 months after the game went legit to global, so it became GDMO. I want to talk about my brother, how much he actually spent that game. And he deleted his account, and there was nothing wrong with his account. He just got tired of his Omegamon X not being strong enough to do anything. And he couldn't afford to put any money in for the jewelry or anything, so he was just like, screw it. Yeah. I'm just going to stick with Pokemon and Minecraft. They're like the safest bets for me. I've been playing Pokemon since I was 8 years old, and they've never turned me down. Or pushed me away. Like, the closest they came to pushing me away was when they did their black and white versions. That was just because there was not very many Pokemon that I really liked in that version, other than the bug types. I still played them, though. Oh, really? Yeah, I remember those days. The Tyrogues. God. Have you tried getting Hitmontop? I don't even want to talk about Hitmontop. I really don't. That was like the most difficult Pokemon at the time. For me. I don't know why it was so difficult, but yeah. God, now we're getting like 5 IV males like galore now. Yeah, same there, devs. Oh, Hitmontop? Maybe it was one of the, maybe it was Lee or Chan I was having difficulties with. I can't remember. Maybe it was Hitmontop that was the easiest to get. I can't remember now. Because you have to get a certain stat. I think you have to get both stats like equal for Hitmontop, which is probably. That's perfect timing. I have to start begging this game for a female with 5 perfect IVs. I might have to do some trades here pretty soon, just to try to get it. Is it for Hitmontop? So yeah, that was the. I don't know. That was kind of the hardest one for me. I don't know why. Sometimes I make things a little bit more difficult than they should be too. I don't know. I think that was back before I even knew about like EVs and stuff too, like how to do them properly. I didn't really become big on competitive until I started doing competitive breeding for my friends who actually do competitive Pokemon. now it's so easy to breed competitive Pokemon that now they do their own. So every once in a while they'll reach out to me whenever they need something extra when they're busy working on something that's really hard. So I don't mind helping them that way. There's a female. 2 no goods, 3 best, like the one we already have. I can't win. Is it way too much to ask for a female with 4 perfect IVs and Libero? I will take that, because then I'm at least guaranteed. Gotta be at least guaranteed 3 perfect IVs. Then I won't feel so bad if I get a shiny with 3 IVs, because I'll just have to hyper train 3. I'll be shocked if I can even get the shiny when I'm live. I've never done that in my life. Found a shiny while I'm live streaming. So you just need a Grookey and a Swabble? Wait, did I? Yeah, I still got room for one. That's the case. I think once I fill this box up, I'm going to start doing some trades. Just to see if I don't get lucky and somebody trades a female with 4 IVs on it and a hidden ability. I doubt it very much, but... Okay. Just want to write that down so I don't forget. My memory's terrible. So about 8 more hatches, and then I'll save, switch over to home, and I'll grab you a Grookey and a Swabble. The only bad thing about Pokemon being on like a main console now is that it seems like it's easier for people to hack it. So there's a lot of hacked Pokemon out there, and you can't tell if they're hacked or not because they can change the code like Minecraft. So I've been doing a lot of Wonder Trades, and I've been getting a lot of shinies that are questionable. Oh! I really wish there was a way for us to control the ability. Maybe in the next generation of Pokemon they'll make that a thing for breeders. I really hate having to just pray that my ability is going to be the hidden ability or whatever. Used to be if it's like an 80% chance of it passing on the hidden ability if the female has it. I think it used to be like 60%. It's like the lottery. Just gonna try to win here. Give 4 or 5 IVs on a female with the hidden ability. At least pray for that. At least there's a chance. Terrible. Back to the terrible IVs. These rabbits aren't breeding. Why is it always male? I have way better luck with the Swabble. Even better luck with the Grookey. How do I just stream Nintendo? I use Elgato, man. Just hook the Elgato up to the stand that the Switch comes with. I actually have 2 stands though. I have a stand just for the Elgato, and then I have a stand for it hooked up to my TV so I can play it up here, because this is a game room that I'm in right now. The family game room. Yeah, it's an Elgato HD60. It's actually really cheap. That's how I stream all my, I can stream any console I want through it. I can even stream my PS Vita through it. And my 3DS. Well, my 3DS I can actually hook up to my computer, because I've got a capture card in it. One of the final versions of the Katsukity before they got shut down in Japan, because Nintendo and all of them were very upset with them editing their software before we started doing this right to repair crap. Yeah, I still have my original Game Boy, my Game Boy Color, the Game Boy Advance, my DSi, and then my 3DSs. I have 2 of them. I have the Lunala and Solgaleo version, the black one, and I have the Pikachu Special Edition, which has the Katsukity game capture card in it. These females are killing me, man. Okay, one more. Gonna hatch one more, and then we're gonna save, and then go to Pokemon Home, and there it is. Be shiny! Be terrible. It's gonna be shiny. I never get that lucky. Ah, I gotta hatch one more now. I have 2 slots open there. Yeah, I think Elgato's actually got some newer capture cards out now than the HT60, but the HT60 was like the original way to like. It's also the original and the cheapest way to stream consoles and stuff through your PC. Wow, that one's even more terrible than the last one. At least we're getting females a little bit better though, I suppose. Alright, save real quick. I'm gonna go ahead and grab those 2 Pokemon. That's probably the only 2 I'm gonna trade, just to be honest. So if you're ready, Elias, just hit me up in the chat. Did save you. I'll grab a Swabble and a Grookey. I think I have a Grookey in here. It's got 5 IVs on it. Is that that's the Italian one. That's the one I used to breed with. Let me hide my camera real quick so I can. I need to see these. I do have 2 shiny 6 IV, but I'm pretty sure they're hacked. So I don't know if you want those or not. If you want one of those. I mean, you could still use them to breed with, but I mean, they're probably hacked. I'm just saying. I got them in Wonder Trades. So I think that's one of them. I want to keep the foreign one for myself because I'm going to need that for breeding purposes if I need to breed again. Check summary. There's a 5 IV. Oh, you don't care about its IVs? Well, okay then. Well, they're both males. I'll pull the webcam back up after the trade. Okay, so I'm gonna do 36-24. Okay. I really don't care what you trade me. Still searching. You getting anything on your end? Is it doing anything for you? No? Alright. Yes, cancel. I'm gonna cancel it, I'm gonna redo it again. For some reason it was just like not doing anything. What am I choosing now? I can't see anything. I'm trading to Ilias right now. It's going to be the same code. I'm just trading him one of each of the starters. I'm trading him a Swabble and a Grookey for his Pokédex. And I'm going to go back to breeding my scorbunnies. You're connected to the internet, right, Elia? It's still 36:24. I don't know why it's taking forever to find you. I usually don't have that long of a wait. I'm just going to cancel it again. Why don't you just come up with something? You come up with a set link code and then I'll put it in and we'll see what happens. My internet connection's probably too fast for yours. Got a code? Well, so I'll try to hatch my eggs while I'm waiting. I don't know, usually it finds the code right away. I don't know what's going on. I usually don't have any issues. Is it just not gonna work? I don't understand why it's not working for you. I mean... I guess I can go in here and disconnect from the internet, reconnect, and see what that fixes something. I don't know, it's really screwy. I've never had that happen before where it won't let you connect to somebody with a link code. I'll do it again, but I mean, once we connect, we'll be able to trade both Pokemon in one go. Hit the wrong button. Nope, it's still searching. Did you finally get on? Is this you, Elias? I have no idea who I'm trading right now. I'm hoping it's you. Okay. Wonder why it took so long. Oh, were you not connected to the internet? Oh, you were? I don't know. Well, sometimes I've noticed that if you have that issue that you just one of the two people that are trying to connect with one another has to disconnect and then reconnect to the internet. I don't know why. It's probably because there's so many players online trying to trade. So that must be what fixed it then. Sure. All right. Yeah, I don't know. I wish things would work perfectly all the time. Yeah, no problem. Helioptile. Okay. Yes. Now I'm just going to disconnect from the internet so I don't have any problems later on. Okay. Back to wishing and praying for a 4 or 5 IV hidden ability scorbunny female. That's a lot of stuff to wish for. And double check, make sure my boxes are right again. Ugh. We're still only getting three IVs on the female. Yeah, I just traded that one over. Why is the bunny so much harder than the others? Just doesn't want to cooperate. It's like I said though, I got 2 4 IVs and a 5 IV of the female, but it doesn't have the hidden ability. And I tried breeding one of the 4 IVs and the 5 IV with the male, which has the hidden ability, and it was just passing over Blaze. That's all it was doing. Got a whole box full of nothing but Blaze scorbunnies. Kind of defeats the purpose of what I'm trying to get here. I think I'm full up. Yeah, I'm full up. Kinda wish we could hold way more on eggs. Maybe in the future. I'm gonna keep saying it, I think the bunny hates me. Perfect timing there. I just need some IV and ability luck right now. So terrible. Oh, please. Please. Oh, no. Seriously, just want a female with at least 4 IVs and the hidden ability. Yeah, I'm not having any luck. Ugh. I was having better luck with Swabble from last weekend. Now we're getting the 5 IVs. We're just all male. I may have to go to a Ditto. I almost wish they would have given us the hidden ability Pokemon from the Pokemon Home thing with at least 5 perfect IVs. I think they should have done that. Instead they gave us only 2. 2 guaranteed best IVs. It's definitely worse trying to find the female for these starters. Does anybody even like the Scorbunny? Like, does anybody actually like the fire starter for Gen 8? Because right now I'm really starting to hate it. Duh, that's terrible. I have a feeling I'm going to get the shiny before I even get the female with better IVs and the hidden ability on it. Male! They're all male! Yeah, last night I spent most of my night trading off all those Sobbles trying to get the best foreign IVs I could on a Scorbunny. I got one that's male. It's got 5 IVs and it's Japanese. And then I got this 3 IV female, and that was the best I got for the female. That was the only female I actually got traded. I had better luck with the Sobbles and the Grookies. It's the worst luck I've had yet. This new game with breeding. I'm trying to pass on a hidden ability to that other sex of a Pokemon. Give me a female with at least 4 IVs and the hidden ability. Please! Be too much longer, I'll be doing my wonder trades just to get rid of some of these dudes. Maybe we'll get lucky and get a female scorbunny with better stats. The one I'm trying to use. It's ridiculous that once the female gets Blaze on it, it's just like every single Pokemon that comes out of the egg is just Blaze. It's supposed to be different in Gen 8. Where both sexes have the same chance to pass on their ability, but doesn't seem that way. Oh, come on. I think at this point I'd just take the shiny just to get this done and over with. I'm tired of the bunny. It's like I had way better luck with Sobble and Grookey. Grookey I didn't even really try on. I had like 15 eggs and then after that I got my first shiny, so... Sobble took some time even after stream. one more. Anyone doesn't care about ability on these things, let me know if you want a 5 IV one, because I do have some. Oh! Please, for the love of God, be the female. God. It's the female, alright. Still only has 3 perfect IVs. And it has the hidden ability, but I mean, it... God! It's the same exact stats the one I'm breeding with already has. Come on, game. I've played lottery tickets that gave me better odds. Really crappy stats for a 5 IV and a 3 IV. About 15 more minutes, and I'm probably just going to go ahead and start wander trading. See if I can't get lucky and get a female scorbunny that has the hidden ability on it. It's better than this 3 IV one with the hidden ability on it. I tried switching it out with one of the 4 and 5 IV ones I got with Blaze on it, and all I was getting was Blaze. The Blaze bunnies, basically. It's not supposed to matter if male or female has different ability on the new gens, according to Cerebi and all them, so I beg to differ. It still seems to matter that the female has. That was quick. I can't wait to be done with this bunny and just start on my blip bug. And I want to do Snom too. I want to shiny hunt a Snom. Yes, yes I do, Marshadow, Protector of Shadows. Right now I'm stuck with a 5 IV Libero Japanese Scorbunny and a 3 IV Scorbunny. They both have Libero on them. But when I switch the female out for the 5 IV with Blaze on it, all I'm getting is Blaze. So obviously the female has to be, or have the hidden ability on it in order to get that. So I'm stuck with the 3 IV one. So that's why I'm having problems right now. Like, nobody traded any of the Sobbles I had in the Wonder Trades with anything better than a 3 IV Libero female Scorbunny. So it's unfortunate for me, but whatever. I got the Destiny's Knot on the 5 IV. And I got the Everstone on the female. I can guarantee the nature. I've been a competitive breeder for a long time, since I was like 8 years old, so for some reason, they made it so terribly hard to get a female. It's 12.5% for all 3 starters to be female. And it's ridiculous. So far, each time I've gotten the female with the Libero, it's only had 3 IVs. It's ridiculous. That's just my luck. I had better luck with the Sobbles and the Grookies. And I started out with low IVs on the females on them. I got them pretty quickly. Guess I was fortunate enough for that. For some reason the lottery today is just not working for the Scorbunny. IV lottery is just not working on my side. Kind of reminds me, I haven't even done anything with my Marshadow that I have on here. I was going to actually level him up to 100 and so I could use him if I needed to. I've never really had a use for him, other than the fact that he's just a mythical Pokemon that's just going to sit in my Pokédex. Yeah, about 7 more minutes and I'll do some more wonder trades. See if I can get lucky and somebody trades a female scorbunny with the hidden ability and higher than 3 IVs. Doesn't even matter what language it is. I've got the male that has 5 on it with the hidden ability and it's Japanese. Oh, you haven't bought it yet? I bought it as soon as the games came out and they announced DLC. I just went ahead and bought both DLCs for both games. I've been a Pokemon fan since Gen 1. I was 8 years old when Gen 1 came out. Part of the founding generation, pretty much. There's a 5 IV male. I don't need it. It's got Blaze on it, of course. I'm sure that doesn't matter to somebody. I'm just psyched that my Scissor's coming back. I just hope my Scissor's coming back in the first DLC, not the Crown Tundra one, which is the second. I've been missing my Scissors. Why are you gonna wait and buy it on the 16th for? Just don't have enough money at the moment? Understand that. Oh, FedEx dropping off a package. Alright, thanks for dropping by, Marshadow. Just not having luck today at all with Scorbunny. Hey, Void. You're not missing much. I'm just having really, really bad luck with this Scorbunny. I can't seem to get a female with the hidden ability on it and more than 3 IVs to save my life. So I've already got a 5 IV Japanese male with the hidden ability. And the female, I got a 3 IV with the hidden ability on it. And the other 2 that I got with, one has a 5, well 3 actually. There's 2 4 IVs and 1 5 IV. They all 3 have Blaze on them. And every single time I was breeding with them, all I was getting was Blaze. Which makes absolutely no sense considering Gen 8 was supposed to be able to fix that to where we could actually get hidden abilities passed down from either side. But welcome back. Bad grammar. As long as I can figure it out, it's easy. I got fat finger syndrome where I misspell or mistype words, so it's no big deal. I'm just not in a good mood because this scorbunny is just making me so mad right now. Like, it's the only Pokemon I've ever tried to breed that has just been like totally against me from the get-go. I mean, I even tried like hunting for a female with better stats on it before I even started streaming. That's why I started streaming a little bit later than normal. I'm about to do some wonder trades here and see if I can't get lucky and get somebody to trade me a female one again. With at least 4 IVs and the hidden ability on it. It's just making me so mad. Hoping in the future that they will guarantee, make it to where we can guarantee the abilities we pass over from the parents. As one of like the most annoying things to me as like a competitive breeder is the fact that we still have no way to like guarantee the abilities going across. You only get Drappies. I've got some shinies. Probably some hacked shinies, but I mean, I still got shinies. I even got some Pokemon that were legit with Pokerus, which is kind of weird. Infinity pattern. It just seems like it's getting worse and worse now. That's some pretty seriously bad luck with the lottery, though. I should literally be guaranteed at least 2 perfect IVs, but I've been getting a lot with just 1. From a 5 and 3 IV one, that's kind of redonkulous. A few more minutes, I'm gonna start doing the wonder trades. Oh! And shiny. That'd be legit great. I would just be done. I wouldn't even care what it had on it. Just be like, I got shiny, okay, I'm done. And it's male. So I've legit got 2 4 IV and 1 5 IV female, and they all 3 had Blaze. And then I tried switching out for the 5 IV and the 4 IV, just because it should still be like a 50-50 chance at like getting the hidden ability going across, but no, it was like pretty much it was like 22 of them in a row were nothing but Blaze, and I was just like, screw this, I'm going back to the 3 IV. And I've tried my Ditto with the male, and it still passes over Blaze because I don't have a hidden ability 5 IV Ditto or anything. I don't even have a 6 IV Ditto. I tried hunting for those first off when this game first came out, when both games first came out. Let's see, think even my shiny Ditto only has like 4 perfect IVs, maybe 5. Can't remember. It's called Mystique though. There's a female with 4 perfects. Does it please have the hidden ability? Thank you, God! I've been hunting for this thing for hours. For like 6 hours now. Since 6 o'clock this morning I've been hunting for this stupid thing. Oh my God. Give me the egg. I'm so depressed because of how long it's taken me to find that stupid thing. The other 2 starters like gave me absolutely no problems whatsoever, but the Scorbunny has me like in a depressed state. That's how long and how bad it's been so far. And I don't usually get depressed with like breeding Pokemon at all, but Scorbunny for some reason just has me like completely off my game and just completely mad at the world right now. Alright, I just need to pull out the other one and put that one in. Let's do this. No. The male is good to go. It's the female that's been giving me the problems. Ugh. Why do I keep backing out whenever I just need to do that? Take deep breaths. I'm just excited now that I finally got one with 4 IVs and Libero on it. I might actually have a chance at getting a 4 IV shiny, so that's good. That's better than what I was getting. I mean, I was getting so many bad stats there, it's like ridiculous. I'll even take a 3 perfect IV. It's just the fact that all those ones where I was just getting one perfect IV, I was just like, how the heck has this happened when you got the Destiny's not on the 5 IV, and the 3 IV one doesn't really have that bad of stats. It has 2 pretty goods and a very good and 3 best, so it's ridiculous. Of all Pokemon to break me when it comes to breeding, it took a bunny. Bug Pokemon can never break me. Alright, so instead of doing the Wonder Trades, we're going to continue breeding and see how far we can get. Might just get lucky enough to get a 5 or 6 IV Pokemon now. The only thing is, I'm not switching out the male for anything because it is the foreign version, which I need. So now we've got one of the good ones. Watch the next one that hatches be a female with Libero and have 5 IVs, just to smite me. I would not put it past this game right now. It took entirely too long though, just to get a 4 IV female. But I mean, they've made it so difficult to get the females for the starters. I think all the other starters we've had at least over a 33% chance to get a female. I know most of the first generations were like 50%, it's like 50-50, which Makes sense to me. I don't know. There's a lot of things they need to go through and change on the breeding aspects of the game anyway. Still now. It's okay. I'm okay now. I'm feeling a little bit better about this now. Because finally got a 4IV with the Libero female. So now things are looking up. Yeah, 33% chance is not bad, exactly, but it's 12.5% for all three of the new starters, which is redonkulous. I was really worried about the Sobble and the Grookey, and I actually got them faster than I got this freaking bunny, which I thought was amazing, considering it's 12.5%. Sobble didn't take that long at all to get a 6 IV female. And Grookey, I literally just got lucky, and when I bred a whole full box of it, I got a shiny 6 IV trade, which was a 4-in-1. I didn't even care if it was hacked or not. I went ahead and used it as the one to continue breeding the ones I was trying to breed for, so I could get a better female. Did I hatch another one? I don't think I did. Yeah, I did. But, yeah, so then I got another shiny, like 15 hatches after that. And it was a male with 6 IVs. So now I've got 2 6 IVs. One is foreign, one's not, of the Grookey. Didn't even intend for that to happen, but it happened anyway. Yeah, they could. I don't know, but it's just really... I just really want them to change the ability thing, you know? That's like the one thing I've been wanting since abilities came out in the games. Was just for me as a breeder to be able to control which ability that Pokemon is going to have in the egg. Or at least a way just to change the ability to the hidden ability would be great, like with the mints and the natures. I mean, yeah, the nature still shows up as the old nature, but it's not the old nature anymore. You just can't use that Pokemon to breed the changed nature over either. There's a lot of things they can do with the breeding system, and I'm kind of hopeful for that in the future. That is a 5 IV with Libero. That was the last one to hatch of the bad eggs. That is ridiculous. The game is literally saying, here, Chaos, we smite you now. Oh, God. Well, at least now we'll have a better chance to get the shiny with very good IVs. I'm guaranteed at least 4 permanent IVs now, so that's good. Yes, I want the egg. And I want the female back. Again. This just gets better and better. It is for all the pain I've gone through. Now maybe I can get the shiny live. I have never gotten a shiny live on a stream before, so here's hoping. No, I don't want to take that one back. Yeah, I remember that time. Alright, so... at Stone. Oh yeah, Matthew, I can't wait for the DLC. My scissor is back, dude. I'm so psyched for having my scissor being able to be put back on the game. I've missed my scissor so much. Oh god. Don't get me wrong, I like my Gallade for catching other Pokemon, using the False Swipe Thunder Wave combo in my Gallade, but I miss my scissor still. Both my scissors, my catching scissor and my shiny scissor, competitive scissor. But yeah, I'm definitely going to live stream on Wednesday. I've taken the day off from work and everything so that I can live stream on Wednesday when the DLC does come out. It'll be the original regular time, 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. Central Standard Time. So you guys can be just as amazed as I am, play along with me or play before me. Just don't run anything for me, please. Right now, I'm trying to get the final shiny that I need of the 3 starters, the Scorbunny. I think was Dragonite on the list? I can't remember now. Well, I'm pretty sure with this DLC we're going to get like half of the ones remaining that have been locked out of the game back. And then the other half will be probably for the last DLC. You know they're going to make it so where we can put all Pokemon in the game. There's no way we can't fit them on because the game takes up so much space on the console, and it's actually saving the game on the console itself anyway. It's not on a cartridge anymore. So, yeah. I don't see how we wouldn't have all the Pokemon back. That's why I kept telling people that were hating on Pokemon, or Game Freak, for the fact that we weren't able to have all Pokemon on there. Because with the DLC, that just, to me, means that we're going to get all the Pokemon on the game anyway. And then the next generations after that, we won't even have to worry about the crap we've had to go through with Sword and Shield. They're going to make sure that we have all Pokemon available on each and every game, or at least that we can use them. Even if they're not in the Pokédex that's on that game is about, so. I'm just hoping that after these DLCs, we are getting Diamond and Pearl remakes. I really hope that they are in the works. I would really love to see Diamond and Pearl remakes with better graphics. I think that'll be sweet, because Palkia, Dialga, 2 of my favorite Dragon-type legendaries. Dialga especially. I already have a shiny Dialga too. I actually have 2 of them. From Gen 7. Yeah. I can't remember if I have a shiny Dragonite even. I think actually I do have a shiny Dratini from which version was it that gave away the shiny Dratini? And I think that was the Gen 2 remakes. Didn't it give away the shiny Dratini? Platinum? Well, with Diamond and Pearl, there's a possibility for Platinum to be remade, but at the same time, they could just put the Platinum storyline into the Diamond and Pearl remakes, if you think about it. With the Reverse World, I could see that happening because of how much room we've got with the console being the thing that we can use now. Endless possibilities. Just saying. That was terrible. That one actually makes me want to cry deep inside. I could see us eventually getting, in the future, not the near future, but in the future, a Pokemon game where we have all Gen maps together. And we could start from Kanto and go all the way to the end. That is a dream that would come true in the future, I hope. Yeah, that's the one. It was black and white too. They gave out the shinies. One gave a shiny, I think it was a Gibble. And the other one gave like the Dratini. There was 2 different dragon types that you could get for the starters or whatever. And you had to beat the battle tower all the way through to level 50 or something like that. All I know is a pain in the butt to do, and I did it. There's another female. Hey, 6 IVs? No, it's 4. Blaze. I'm so worried I'm gonna get Blaze on this shiny because the other 2 I just got lucky, I feel. This one right here has been the biggest pain in the butt that I have been hunting for with IVs and all that stuff and abilities that I just got a bad feeling. Shiny's a shiny though. Even if it doesn't have the hidden ability, I'll still keep it for the shiny decks that I hope to start on the future. Yeah, so I still have the shiny Dratini from one of those. It's in my Pokemon Home right now. Because I traded all my Pokemon Bank Pokemon over to Pokemon Home. I'm just waiting until they complete the Pokedex on these games to see which ones I want to bring over and start leveling up. Or if they bring out the new games before I even get a chance to do that. Because that could be a possibility as well. I'm just really looking forward to my Scizor coming back, and I hope it's in the first DLC on Wednesday, because I really, really want my Scizors back as early as possible. Blazes. What in the blazes? Oh, so you're you just started with Pokemon on Sun and Moon? Is that what you're saying, Boyd? I think Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon would like to be the best ones to start at if you're just starting in the Pokemon. Just being honest, because of the Rainbow Rocket, Team Rocket's return with Giovanni is so epic. I literally bought 4 versions of that game. So I bought 2 Ultra Suns and 2 Ultra Moons just so I could play through that Giovanni storyline, the Rainbow Rocket storyline. Because I loved it so much. Yeah, I'm an original... I've been playing Pokemon since Gen 1, so since I was 8 years old, I'm 32 now, so... That tells you how long I've been with Pokemon. And of all that time, I have all these shinies, and I've never caught one live on YouTube. Never. It's like ridiculous. I'll just keep shiny hunting after I get off the stream, and sometimes I'll find it, and sometimes I'll find it in the middle of the week. But the legendaries on Gen 7 were so much easier in the wormholes on Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon. It was so much easier. I double shiny hunted with both my 3DSs and found them. So, oh, you weren't even born when Pokemon was made? My bad. That's alright. Well, I highly recommend the Virtual Console editions for Pokemon Yellow and Red and Blue. I even recommend Crystal version and Silver and Gold. Heck, even the remakes for those. Sapphire and then Yellow. Kind of backplayed it. Because then you went to Leaf Green. Yeah, Leaf Green and Fire Red were actually pretty awesome. Because they brought all the newer Pokemon into the old Kanto region. That's pretty legit. Isn't that female with 4 IVs? Libero. Okay, now we're doing pretty good. We're getting 4 IVs. You used to play it on your DS? Good old DS days. Yeah, when DS came out, that was so much better than Game Boy. Don't get me wrong, I do miss the Game Boy Color. It's nostalgia right there. Let's stay on one spot over. Let me tell you, shiny hunting now, nothing compared to Gen 2 when it first started. I found my first shiny just by sheer happenstance. It was a shiny, what's that bird? Skarmory. It was a Skarmory. Like, Skarmory is one of my favorite birds, and I was just out looking for one, trying to find one, because I could not find it to save my life. I didn't even have the Pokedex completed. And I think I was before the shiny charm was even a thing, too. And I just happened to find one, and it sparkled, and I was like, what the heck does that mean? So, I just happened to catch it, and then come to find out, I looked it up on the internet, and then found out that there's different versions of each Pokemon, and they were called shiny Pokemon. I was like, oh wow, that's cool. So then I started breeding using the Matsuda method, because that was a thing back then too, to find shiny Scyther. Finally did. I've actually bred for 2 shiny Scythers. Bad. At least we're guaranteed 3 IVs now, though. I think I still only have one of my original shinies from Gen 2. The other one I traded to my brother, I believe. So I have an original shiny Scizor from my Gen 2, and then I have 2 shiny Scizors, which I bred in Gen 7, maybe Gen 6. I know I bred one from Gen 7. I usually breed a new Scizor for each version, just saying. So I have several of them from each. I have one from each version at least, but my main 2 that I keep that have like perfect IVs, like 6 perfect IVs, and are shiny and have the adamant nature, are from the most recent versions. Oh god, dude. I don't even want to talk about that. I'm pretty sure that I got the perfect, I think it was Jolly Nature Dratini. Maybe it's the other one. I can't remember. Whichever one helps your speed and was the best for its attack or special attack. I can't remember which one it was. It's attack, yeah, it's attack. Whichever one helps the attack, because I made it an attack one. Yeah, I soft reset it for hours too, but it actually didn't take me that long to get one, believe it or not. It was actually like 3 or 4 hours. I actually did it in one day, which is amazing to say the least, because that doesn't normally happen. Literally the easiest shinies I've ever gotten in my life are the Poi Poles that were given away from GameStop, and the Solgaleo and Lunala shinies that were given away from GameStop. Those were legit the most ridiculously easy shinies of all. And not including the shinies that were given away in certain games too, for like events from Game Freak, and like the Mew, the shiny Mew on Soul Silver and Heart Gold. Because I do have that one from my Soul Silver, because I got Soul Silver and my brother got Heart Gold. That's actually not a bad one. It's got Libero. We'll save that one. Put that one back over here. Oh, the red Gyarados. Yeah, I did forget about that, because we did learn about the shiny from the red Gyarados. Yeah, so that was actually legitimately the first shiny I actually caught then, was the red Gyarados. So I take that back on the Scorbunny. I just thought the red Gyarados thing was a fluke, though, when we first had it in Gen 2. I was like, oh, wow, cool, it's a red Gyarados. Just different color, right? Which, legitimately, that's what shiny means, but I didn't realize how rare shinies were that you could find all Pokemon shiny. That was the thing back then that we didn't know, really. But yeah, I legitimately have all my shiny Pokemon ready to go. They're in home, yeah. All my shiny legendaries I caught in Gen 7 are there. I don't have a shiny dex. I don't have every single Pokemon shiny, no. But I'm just now starting to work on that, to be honest. That is one of the things that I hope to do before I kick the bucket in my lifetime, to get every single Pokemon shiny. I got a long ways to go right now, but at least I don't have to worry about most of the legendaries. I've got most of them, with the exception of the ones that are shiny locked still. I think Meltan and Melmetal you can get shiny, but That's just so hard to get them on Pokemon Go. It's ridiculous. I'm just gonna wait till they bring them out in a different version sometime. Dialga is hands down one of my favorite dragon legendaries for sure, and I've got 2 of them shiny. One is competitive, and the other one's just, I think, well, he's also, I guess, considered competitive, just in a different way. Cool. Yeah, hopefully they'll do shiny versions of the legendaries and the little goat thing with the crown on its head. Hopefully they'll do shinies of all of the legendaries and the mythicals that they're coming out with now. I'd really like to see a shiny of Zorora be released. That would be cool. He's actually one of my favorite mythicals. The one that was the hardest to get for me so far, like the hardest Pokemon to get legit so far, I had to complete the Pokédex on Pokemon Home. So I could get, so that's all 890 Pokemon, just to get a special limited edition Pokeball colored Magerna, and I got it. And the only way to get it is to complete the Pokédex on Pokemon Home, download the Pokemon Home app on your phone, and then let it recognize that you got all 890 Pokemon and congratulate you, and then give you a mystery gift option for that Magerna. So I've got that sitting on my Pokemon Home right now, but you still can't use it because it's not part of the code in the game yet until the DLCs come out. Cracks me up. See, I still need one. Nope, don't need one. Still gotta hatch one. Helps to hit the right buttons, come on. Oh, now we just pray for the shiny. That'd be great in the next 30 minutes here. Was who worth the hassle? Talking about the Magerna, the Pokeball Magerna? I mean, I guess so. I mean, it's a different color. It's not shiny, but I mean, it's worth it to have the entire Pokédex complete. So if the next game comes out and it needs you to have a completed Pokédex, you have every single Pokemon already available. So you just got to trade them over and then trade them back, and then you've completed the Pokédex and you just get the shiny charm and start shiny hunting. So that's worth it to me. I don't know about the Magerna, but I mean, it's just, I guess, an extra give me for all the extra work and effort put in to get all the Pokemon collected. Yeah, I really love the Pokemon Bank on the DS's, and then I was glad that they carried over to the Switch as well with Pokemon Home, so that's legit awesome. Hopefully they continue to leave that open for at least a couple more years before they shut down the 3DS network. So I'm sure they'll do that at some point in time. There's a nice one with Libero. Can hyper train that one too. Anybody needs some 5 IV ones of these with Libero? Try to keep some separate from the ones I'm going to be Wander trading off and deleting, most likely. Hopefully I can find the shiny of this between now and tomorrow, so I can start back on my Blipbug before the DLC comes out. Ooh. Come on, shiny! What does the shiny even look like? Is it like a lighter orange on the ears and feet? If I recall, that's what it is. already hatched 2 more eggs and still haven't got any more eggs to... Come on, breed like rabbits! There we go. I'm just glad I didn't get the shiny while I was trying to hunt for the 4 and 5 scorbunny female. That would have legit really depressed me. I would have had a shiny that was really bad IV'd and just for Pokédex fodder, which I guess would have been fine at the same time, but... Yeah, I even have my shiny Solgaleo and Lunala ready to come over to these games from the Pokemon Home. I've basically traded everything over from my 3DSs, the old Virtual Console games, and stuff that I wanted off of the 3DSs, and the older versions of the games, all the way up to Bank, and then traded all of them from Bank over to Home, and now they're just waiting until I'm able to trade them over to these versions or any new version of the games that comes out on Switch. Yeah, you can, but I'd rather not have to super train all of them, because I also want to be able to use them for future breeding, if that makes sense. Because when you super train something, it's not going to carry that over as a best IV when you breed it. It's still going to be a bad IV when you try to breed it. Yeah, I know I can already move over Solgaleo and Lunala, I just haven't. I haven't bothered to. That's why I was saying it would have been no big deal if I would have gotten like a 1 IV shiny, but it's kind of insulting to do that, right? Get a low IV shiny. Back when it used to matter, like the IVs used to matter for the shininess. I think it honestly should still. I think it should be a minimum of 4 IVs perfect when it's a shiny. I've actually got a lot of shinies that are in the Pokédex Pokemon that I have, like the Watchhog and the Unfezant secondary evolution form. Can't remember. It's shiny and it has like no good IVs at all. There's like 5 no goods on it. It's terrible. Hey, Mod. Yeah, I did get the free hidden ability starters from Home. That's what I used to breed the Sobble and the Grookey's that I got shiny now. And it didn't take as long as it did for this stupid bunny. Not gonna lie. This bunny, I hate it with a passion right now. Ah, you're alright, Mod. You're like a wizard. They don't show when they show up. It's not because they're late. It's because they're always on time. What is that Ganondorf saying? I can't remember now. I really wish I could remember that right now. Any of you Lord of the Ring fans, I hope. Wizard's never late. Show up precisely when they need to. I know I'm missing that one up right now. Give me shiny! We're going on 7 hours here. I usually find a shiny within 7 to 8 hours. That's usually about how long it takes. So if I don't find it at the end of the stream, I'm just going to stop, save, and start streaming tomorrow with it. You only watched Lord of the Rings once? RIP. I have all 6 movies. I have the Hobbit and the Lord of the Rings trilogy, so I have all 6 of them. The Hobbit ones are forever on Vudu, and the Lord of the Rings is DVD and Blu-ray box set. It's 5 perfect with Libero. X3 with Libero and 5 perfect IVs. Well, you came in at a good time, because when I first started this, I was very, very depressed with the bunny. Let me say, I'd been searching for a 4 IV with the hidden ability and female of this scorbunny since 6 o'clock this morning, and I started streaming a little bit late because I was so busy trying to get one. Because every single time I'd switch out the 4 IV and 5 IV female with Blaze on it, I kept getting nothing but Blaze. I was not getting Libero at all, so I was just like, well, forget it, I'll just go back to the 3 IV. And finally, like 2 hours into the stream, I finally get a 4 IV female with the hidden ability, and then finally, like, not even 5 minutes after that, I hatch one with 5 IVs and the Libero on it. And now we've got 5 IV male, Japanese, Libero, Scorbunny, and a 5 IV female, Libero, Scorbunny, and so we're pretty much guaranteed 3 to 4 IVs. Yeah, I was really, really unhappy. You could tell. It was starting to get to me. And breeding usually doesn't get to me, but this bunny broke me. It broke my breeding. It really did. I really, really am afraid for getting a blazed shiny right now. I wouldn't put it past the game. That's how bad my luck has been with this bunny. I've had such great luck with the Sobble and the Grookey. I have 2 shiny Grookeys. That's how good my luck was with that. One of them I got from a trade, and I just used it to try to get a female with 6 IVs on it, so I could just have them, because I like to have 6 IVs on both sexes for both sides. And I happened to get another 6 IV shiny male after like the 12th Grookey that I hatched. So now I got a 6 IV male foreign Grookey and a 6 IV male English Grookey for myself, which is great. And I got a 4 perfect IV shiny legit that's mine that I shiny hunted for on the Sobble, so it's all ready to go. I'll just hyper train or super train the other 2 or whatever. Things were going great until I got to this freaking bunny. Let's just put it that way, Mod. As soon as we're done hunting the shiny for the Scorbunny line, I'm going to start back on my Blip Bug. That's if I can get it. If I can get this one. If not, and then the Blip Bug will just probably wait until after I'm done with the DLC on Wednesday, because I'm taking the day off Wednesday so I can stream it. There's another 5 IV, please. Yes. Okay, I'm just gonna keep saving as many of these as I can, just in case people want to trade for them. I'll take anything for some of these, because I know how hard it is to get 5 IVs with the hidden ability, and then try to get the foreign one. You just gotta hope that the foreign one is female, because it seems like the female is still the only way to like really legitimately get the hidden ability to transfer over easy, which is unfortunate. It shouldn't be that way. Yeah, I can't wait to get my scissors over here, dude. So hyped for that. Hoping it's the first DLC that I can do that. That's the first thing I'm gonna do, is I'm gonna load up the game, make sure the DLC downloads everything that it's supposed to have, and then get on home and transfer my scissors over. And then maybe I'll do a special breeding for that, so I can try to get another shiny scissor or scyther and then evolve it into scissor by trading a metal coat on it. Maybe I'll do that. Maybe I'll shiny hunt this time, but this time instead of keeping it for myself, I'll just trade it off to somebody else so they can have it, because I've already got plenty of shiny scissors. So if I can get 2 more eggs, I think that'd be pretty cool. Because I've literally shiny hunted on every single version of, or every generation of the game for my scyther / scissor ever since Gen 2. So I think the longest one it took on was, of course, Gen 2, and probably Gen 3. Yeah, I hope Cupfu isn't shiny locked either. I really hope it's not. I really hope that they give us more than one with the ability to go into Gigantamax too, although it doesn't really matter, I guess. Because I'll have both versions of the game, so I'll be able to get both versions of the Cupfu, if that makes any sense. Because there's going to be 2 sides to it. There's going to be the fast striking, and the other one's the other one, whatever it's called. Yeah, I agree with you, Matthew. I hope it's not shiny locked. Although they love to shiny lock the new Pokemon on the new games, it seems like, anymore. I hope they don't shiny lock the Crown Goat or the other mythical, the ape dude. I wonder how we're gonna get that one. What we mean by shiny lock mod is that they lock it to where you can't hunt for it as a shiny. Like, you can't like soft reset for a shiny, even though on these newer versions soft resetting is gonna be a pain. Oh my god, it takes so long for it to load. That's another bad thing about the game, besides the fact that they've limited to your percentage of catch rate to your badges. I really hated that. That's basically what we're talking about with shiny lock. That's what shiny lock means. Like, the game devs have like shiny locked a Pokemon that's a legendary, or so like the legendary or the mythicals that they release are shiny locked, so you can't get them shiny. Or the Pokemon that you can get in an event is shiny locked to where you can't get it shiny. Like, I'm pretty sure was the Galarian Slowpoke, was it shiny locked? Because I haven't got the one in Sword yet. I haven't picked it up yet. I don't think I've seen anything on it being shiny locked or not. It probably is, though. Even if it is, it's not like you can't breed it for a shiny. I'm pretty sure you can, once it's getting released anyway. because you'll be able to breed it like normal, so I don't see how it's going to be shiny locked at all. So how many new Galarian forms do you think we're going to get with these DLCs? I'm willing to bank that we're going to get some more besides the legendary birds and stuff and the other legendaries. There's some rumors about Zebstrika and some of the other, was it Gen 3 and 4s? Oh, you can breed to get it shiny? Okay. That's good to know. I just know the one that I caught on this one right here. Well, the reason why they started doing that, the reason why they started shiny locking them is just because people were complaining about, you know, how you see the legendary for the first time, right? As soon as you see that legendary for the first time and it's not shiny, and then all of a sudden you go to the wild encounter where you have to get a chance to catch it, and it was shiny, it doesn't make sense, right? So I understand where they're coming from, where both sides is coming from there, but at the same time, I'd prefer to be able to shiny hunt it. Hi, Amadei. What's up? All right. So I kind of get why they do that now, but still, I'm one of them that's kind of against it. All right, so that one's a 5 perfect IVs. I got Libero. Yep, it does. Okay, that's another one I'll save. Fortunately, all these are going to be male. Majority of them. See if we can't get any females with 5 from now on. Since I got one already for myself. I'm sorry if I pronounced your name wrong. I'm not very good with pronunciation. Some pseudo-legends might be getting Galar farms. Well, let's see. Which ones have we gotten so far that got Mega Evolutions? I feel like the Mega Evolution Pokemon should just be left alone, because Mega Evolution will probably make a comeback after this game. I can see it making a comeback, just because Mega Evolutions took off so big, and there were so many ways they could go about that by bringing some Pokemon back into the Friends E of Pokemon battles with that. Yeah, I'm thinking that, see, my two favorite pseudo-legendaries, actually, I have 3, to be honest. Garchomp, Tyranitar, and, oh my god, Hydreigon. I don't know why they can't just, like, do what they did on Pokemon, Let's Go Pikachu and Let's Go Eevee, where they, had the shiny show up on the overworld. Why can't we talk about that right now? I wish they would really go in there. They could go into the game code. I think they should, and just change that to where we could actually see the shinies on the overworld. I think that would be legit awesome. It'd save us a lot of time for shiny hunting too on the overworld. I'd really love to see that. I might go for an extra 30 minutes today just because I started like 2 minutes late. Even though it wasn't my fault, I was just mad at Scorbunny. It wasn't cooperating on the female side of things. Oh yeah, the new Regis, dude, they look amazing. I just can't believe they're only one type. I think that's kind of weird. The electric one is just electric, and the one that looks like a dragon is, which I theorized was going to be a dragon type, is just dragon. It's kind of weird. What about the Articuno, Moltres, and Zapdos? I'm not a big fan of the new Zapdos, but I'm sure there's some people that love the fighting chicken, so I can't say anything against it. But the Articuno and Moltres look freaking amazing. I can't wait for them to. Are all Regis one type? Are they really? Maybe I'm thinking of something different. Because we have the Registeel, Regi-Ice, Regi-Rock. I was thinking they were all like rocking something. What am I thinking of? It's rocking something. I don't know. I've never really been a big fan of the Regis until these 2 new ones came out. The 3 original Regis I was not really big on. I'm not gonna lie. Regigigas now, that was something else. That was something else I could get behind. No, they didn't do anything with Regigigas as far as I'm aware. But he could use a revamp though, because he was, as soon as he came out in his version and then the version after, he was just pretty much he was just taken out of competitive altogether. I mean, literally, he just like lost all his vibe for that. The slow start used to be like a good thing to use in competitive. It might still be though. I don't know. I don't really do competitive very much. I just competitive breed. Yeah, exactly. Regigigas supposedly created all the others. That's why it's a normal type. I just like the look of his shiny. The other 3 were like, eh, on the shiny end. I think the only one that actually looks different is like Regirock. What about the type changes for the 3 original legendary birds? Isn't that just kind of crazy? Oh, it's okay. I try to make sense of the words, and if I can't, somebody will correct me. They'll figure it out for me. It's no big deal. Yeah, I can't pronounce everybody's name correctly. I'm horrible with pronunciation because of a car accident I was in a long time ago, and I can't always like speak legitimately in full sentences all the time. It wreaks havoc with my career at work. Trust me. Yeah, I hated his ability too, but I just loved him and his shiny. His shiny just looks amazing for Regigigas. My God, dude, I can't believe the G-Max for Blastoise. Like, that's what I felt the Mega Stone evolution for Blastoise should have been. You know, like you should have had cannons all over him for that. I just can't get off of like Mega Stone Evolution. I feel like this is just like a complete rip-off of Mega Stone Evolution, and that's why they took it out of the game, or out of this version of the game. But I understand why they also took it out was because the fact that they didn't want people to be able to like G-Max on top of having a Mega Stone Evolution. That would have been just ridiculously overpowered compared to like Z Crystal and Mega Stone Evolution together in the same game. Yeah, Articuno is a ghost type, isn't it? Like ghost and psychic, or ghost and poison. I can't remember now. I looked at it once and I haven't looked at it again. Yeah, exactly. G-Max Charizard's pretty much Mega Charizard X. Exactly. It's kind of weird. I miss the Mega Evolutions because now my Scissor's going to be just like normal Scissor, whereas his Mega Stone evolution was like what I legit lived by as a bug-type gym trainer for a long time when I used to do that on YouTube. Yeah, I know you can't G-Max a Mega. What I'm saying is that they don't want you to be able to have a Mega evolution and a G-Max in the same battle. So like you'd only be able to use one G-Max or Mega Stone evolution, but they don't want you to be able to use both like on the same team. They don't want you to have either one of those on the same team. They want you to just have a G-Max and that's it, or a Mega Stone and that's it. which we'd only be able to do G-Max here in this region anyway. It's just like the Z crystals from the Alola region. You can only use those in the Alola region. You can't do them in any other region, so it makes sense why they did the G-Max thing. But at the same time, it's just like I miss the Mega Stone evolutions, just because most of my favorites have Mega Stone evolutions. Perfect. Yeah, that's what they were thinking. It'd be a bit overpowered. Like, everybody was complaining about the Z Crystal and Mega Stone evolutions being together in the same game was too overpowered for a lot of people in the competitive aspect. I don't know, but I just had a lot of fun with it, because, I mean, you could throw people off their game legitimately with a Z Crystal move that didn't even affect the other side, but it affected your side. So, like, the Eevee Z Crystal move, I'd use that on like an Espeon or something with stored power or something, where you could just raise up all your stats and it just make it so strong that they had no defense against it. And just one of those moves. Alright, thanks, Amadei. I think I forgot to turn something on. Give me a second here. I forgot to turn something on, alright. Yeah, that's my bad. I knew I was forgetting something today. I knew I forgot something. Oh, that's gonna suck if that's the way they do the legendary birds. I hope they don't do it that way. I'm hoping we get all three of them. That would suck if they did it that way, like they did in X and Y. They had so many people legit mad about that in X and Y. I was one of them. When only one of the legendary birds was available compared to which starter you picked. I hope they really do not do that. I'll be so upset because I picked the same starter on both games, and my brother picked the same starter in both of his games. So he's got Grookey on both of his games. I got Sobble on both of mine. So that's gonna like screw both of us. We'll both be able to get one different bird apiece, and we'll have to depend on somebody else to trade theirs. And they're gonna want something super like rare and shiny, and it's just gonna be like hard to get. So. Yeah, that's another one you could do too with the Megas. Yeah, I really hope they don't do that with the legendaries, the legendary birds on these versions. That would suck so bad. Considering they all three have different typings now, I don't see how they're going to do that. I know it was based on which starter because of the three original legendary birds had their original typings. So basically, it was if you chose the water type, you got the fire type because you were strong against that one or whatever. Just trade a few Master Balls for whatever you want. Yeah, that's true. I do have a lot of trades that I've done where I got Master Balls on the Pokemon I traded for in the Wonder Trade. That's crazy. So now I've got like 4 Master Balls again. I'll save them for probably rare shinies that I come across in like the dens. Just to guarantee that I catch it, especially if I join somebody else. Probably going to go for about another 27 minutes, and then I'm going to end the stream, and then we'll continue where I left off tomorrow. Now we're just trying to wish and hope for the shiny. You farm G-Max shiny Pokemon and sell them for Master Balls? I wish I had the patience for that. I don't. And I feel like it's just going to be a waste of people's time to shiny hunt the G-Max because once these games or these two are done, if they don't make a remake of these two right afterwards, you're basically just guaranteed the next version is not going to have Gmax, because Gmax is legit just to these like regions, like the Z crystals are to the Alola. Yeah, and tomorrow I'm going to be deleting almost all of my demo content. So if there's any other videos, like the guide videos that you guys are wanting kept up, I'm going to keep all the karting videos most likely. I think those are still viable. I have no idea, because it's almost been a year since I played the game. So like I said on the Discord and on my YouTube channel, let me know if there's any of the specific videos you think I should keep up on there. Oh, it is definitely not that bad, Mod. It is definitely not that bad. Trust me, just ask my brother. He's gotten shinies faster than he's gotten OX from a loot box. OX had been a thing for basically a year before he even got it. Almost over a year. About a month over a year, I think. I used your Master Ball on Rayquaza. Rayquaza was like almost impossible to catch, I felt like, on the old games. Unless you use the Master Ball. Latios and Latias were like the easiest for me. I don't know why. I guess it's just because I'd paralyze them and then, or just put them to sleep, and then it was just like an easy catch. I don't know why. Oh, is there? To how many cards you can use? Oh, pfft. I don't think I ever did over 200. I think 200 was the maximum I would do, because I was afraid of getting kicked off the game. Nice. And I'm sorry. Sorry for how much money you probably had to spend to get that. Unless you were one of the lucky few that actually got it off of like just spending like $100 or something. I literally only spent around $3,000 on that entirety of my playthroughs of that game. So like over the course of the 8-year history I have with that game on that old account, I've spent about $3,000 total. So I don't really feel that bad for leaving it and deleting the account, because I probably got the $3,000 worth out of it, just to be honest. Just under $600. My brother spent over $3,000 just to get OX, and then he legit quit and then deleted his account like 3 or 4 months after he'd got it, because he couldn't do any of the dungeons and stuff with it, because he literally would have to buy the 5-stat jewelry or buy stuff to get better stats on the jewelry he had, and he doesn't have time to sit there and do that stuff, because he legit works 7 days a week. And I mean, if you're anything like us that works 7 days a week, like I used to, you just don't have the time to do that, and don't even have the money or want to spend the money to do that. It's just not right. If he's gonna play the lottery, he'd be better off just buying scratcher tickets, because at least he has a chance to get more money than what he spent back. Yeah, I would have loved to get Zort D, because Zort was my favorite, always has been, for the Omegamons. That's okay. I've got him on my other games that don't require extra money to be spent to get them. So, the Cyber Sleuth games, I bought them twice. Bought them first on PS Vita before they launched on any other console, including PlayStation 4 and PC and Switch and all that. And now since they were put on Switch, I've got them now on the Switch as well. Oops. Yeah, I only work four days a week, but I got my dream job finally. I got an office job, but it's still not paying me as much as I would like it to. So I'm still looking for other career paths since I got my master's degree. So yeah. Yeah, good luck with grinding for dungeon jewelry. I don't see it happening. By the time you get what you want, I could see the game shutting down, to be honest. Because, I mean, there's maybe 2 Brazilian YouTubers left for the game. And even they are getting tired of the game. Just because the fact that they're the only 2 doing videos on the game and they're not getting any support from the game. It was so much better when it was just move games behind the game. Because they at least, at some point in time, they were behind YouTubers and stuff like that, even behind their what were the people called that came in and the moderators or whatever. Oh, psh. But now they don't even support any factor of the community at all. It's just they completely deleted the community off of Game King. They completely deleted the game and the download and the community off of Move Game's website. It's so broken. The last game that did that was Battle Pirates for Kixeye that I used to play. That was a bad sign, and we learned that the hard way on that game. As soon as that started happening, 3 years later, and the game was bought out by somebody else, and they're just they've been honest and upfront with everyone. They're just going to be about money. So they want direct purchases for the ships, and I mean, it's 5 ships per fleet. Each ship costs $50. We were like, nope, can't afford that. We left. So literally, it's just anybody who has the deep enough pockets they can play that game. They're the ones that actually basically own and run the game. So after that game, I learned the hard way. If I started seeing a lot of stuff going in the cash shop and it was loot items, walk away. Just walk away. Zort D got buffed and it's now better than Ultra B. Yeah, we'll see. Yeah, for now. But Move Games has already announced that they're already working in the works on a new MMO for Digimon. They haven't said exactly what it's going to be about, but that was a while back. It's like 4 or 5, well, probably 5 or 6 months ago on Twitter when they announced that. I can tell you right now, they're wishing they still had some people in America that were doing YouTube videos on it and stuff, but I'm probably just going to leave maybe 3 or 4 videos up, and that's it for it. The rest of them I'm just going to completely delete. And I'm just going to go legit Pokemon and Minecraft. Yeah, exactly. That's what we all suggested to Demo. Or Move Games and Game King, is that they go to direct purchase. I mean, I wouldn't mind purchasing directly for $100 or $250 one of those items for those in-game Digimons, or even the in-game jewelry. I wouldn't even mind direct purchasing of that for that, because I mean, yeah, it takes time to save up money, but it's just like in the game. It takes time to save up the seals and all that stuff. So I mean, they could very easily do that and still make a lot of money off of people for doing it that way. But instead, they've just decided to go this loot box way. And so many games that have done that have started dying or just the only people that can keep on their games are the people that have deep pockets, and everybody else that wants to be free to play is just say, well, just forget this, you know, I can't do any of this stuff, and I can't get that stuff. One of the biggest things that concerns me is the fact that they were just completely for macro, and then all of a sudden they completely went against it again. I saw that one coming from a mile away because Move Games did that too, so I kind of figured Game King was going to do the same thing, and they did. They literally said, oh, we don't care about macro too much, and they put the macro tester in there, and then they legit started banning everyone that was using macro again. It's like a legit only way to farm if you're working 7 days a week. You don't really have that much time to spend on a game. Very sad, but whatever. It's their game. They can do whatever the hell they want with it. PoE? What's PoE? Yeah, I noticed that, Bod. That was probably just before I deleted their website. When Jessmon got or added to the game deleted. There's a female with libero. Sweet, got one. Use that for trades. It's another one. Yeah, they're trying to milk the game real hard on the X Digimons. Path of Exile? Is it anything like Guild Wars 2? Because that's what I've been playing lately as an MMO. The PvE aspect of it is what I've been enjoying the most out of Guild Wars 2, to be honest. I mean, I could do PvP and not have a care in the world about if I win or lose, because I still get rewards, and you get rewarded for helping each other out, which is something that's not like... It's like completely foreign to most MMOs, including Demo. That's one of the things that I always hated about Demo, is the fact that we're supposed to be helping each other, you know? Like, beat these raids and stuff, and everybody's like against each other. Even after they fixed most of the raids to where it didn't matter what place you got in the raid, everybody was just against you. So, yeah, I don't know. I've been checking out Guild Wars 2 right now, and I joined a guild and everything, and they seem pretty relaxed, not rushing me through the game to get to in-game level. I've been enjoying it so far. I don't know, I might look it up and see what it looks like, but most likely I'm probably not even going to get into it, just because the fact I've already started Guild Wars 2 and I've already bought the expansion packs for 20 bucks. Then I've got Minecraft, and we're waiting for 1.16 to come out for it. We got the DLCs for Pokemon coming out. I got a lot of stuff coming out, man. That's why I called myself Chaos Giga. I play a lot of games, and I gotta limit myself at some point to like at least 3. If I go any more than that, though, I can't really do that much on any of them. Let me get another one to hatch here real quick. And I'll write it down to look it up, but I'm not going to make any guarantees that I do anything with it. So I already had some people suggest MMOs, and Guild Wars 2 was the only one that I could find when I researched was really good. I mean, Elder Scrolls Online I've played during the beta, and it was just so terrible at the beta. I don't know if they fixed it or not, though. So... Path of Exile. So is it like a PvE / PvP type of thing? Oh, ARPG. Mostly PvE, completely free. Sounds legit. That's like Guild Wars 2, though, I mean, the reason why I like it is just because the fact that literally you can choose to do whatever you want right off the bat. You can do PvE. There's basically three different ways to do PvE. There's just do the story mode, leveling your character up from level 1 to 80, which is in-game level. You can go through and do dungeons with other players, or just by yourself. Doesn't really matter. It's all PvE, but mostly you do it with other players just because it's more fun that way. And then fractals are another type of dungeon, which is basically you've got a bunch of jump puzzles or puzzles to figure out before you get to the bosses and stuff. If somebody figures out the puzzle before you, you can just type in /GG, it kills you and respawns you right next to the person who's already solved the puzzle, and you can start fighting the bosses right away and get rare items and stuff. Or you can just go ahead and start doing the PvP aspect, which includes PvP, which is regular player versus player, or world versus world, which is where you siege a castle. One team is in the castle and one team is on the outside of the castle, and you're just laying siege to this castle, 200 players on both sides, and you can automatically do the PvP at level 80. It just automatically levels you to level 80 and gives you all the in-game stuff, so you can just go ahead and just figure out your character's tree and all that stuff like immediately. So it's really cool. Oh, same tree but different starting points. Diablo, so it's kind of like, so basically if it's kind of like Diablo, then it's kind of like Minecraft Dungeons. Because I played a live stream of Minecraft Dungeons. I haven't played it again though. Just to be honest, because nobody's joined me. I really want people to be able to join me, and they can, they just haven't been. Like, nobody else bought the game, I guess. It's unfortunate. Could be a good game to play with other players. But Minecraft Dungeons is exactly like Diablo, apparently. That's what a lot of people were telling me. And that everything can be done by the mouse. You have a skill tree, and you can upgrade your armor in different ways. You can make your character into like a hammer wielder, a sword wielder, a bow archer, a mage, a healer. All sorts of different aspects that you can choose for your character makeup, and then you even have items you can use in the game, and yeah, it's crazy. You even have level up for your weapons and stuff too, which is crazy. Yeah, it is for now, but it's got DLCs coming out that's going to fix that, I have a feeling. They've already announced DLC, so I bought the Hero Edition, so I'll get all the DLCs for free. Which, for 20 bucks, that's really not bad. It's really not bad to get the Hero, or all the DLCs that are coming out. The Hero is the first one that's coming out for it. Because 20 bucks is exactly how much I paid for Minecraft, the original Minecraft, and I love Minecraft. I just wish I would have started playing it when it first came out in 2009. Oh, you hit level 60 on Dungeons? See, I didn't know there was anybody else playing Dungeons. See, I haven't been playing Dungeons since it's just been me, basically. Got another 5 IV mail with Libero. I'm just going to put it in here. Got about 8 more minutes and then I'm gonna call it quits for the day. I need one more. Oh! Shiny! Be shiny! A bow to one shot to cow boss. There's a cow boss? There's so many things I haven't even done in that game. Like, I just started playing it and then everybody was like hating on it when I first started on it. Or just wants to play a free version of it. I'm just like, there's no free versions of games. I mean, come on. If you want to play with other players, you're just going to have to get used to buying the game and then playing with each other. It's just the way it's going to be from now on. Because it's either that or else you're going to have to buy into these loot box games. That's just the direction that most games are going now. Back in when I first got my first Pokemon game, I had to buy my own Game Boy and I had to buy my own Pokemon game to go with it. I literally had to mow grass for like a year to get the Game Boy and the game. Oh my goodness! It's a 6 IV male with Libero. It's not shiny, but you are a keeper, my friend. That's actually a keeper for me. Let's put it over here with the Gigantamax Pokemon for right now. Yeah, I haven't even been logging into Guild Wars as of late, just because I've just been busy doing things on Minecraft and Pokemon, and I don't see me picking up a third game to make videos on and stuff. Maybe once I get to in-game level, though, I'll have a little bit more fun. That's what most people in my guild are telling me, is that most of the fun in Guild Wars 2 is when you reach in-game level. So, but yeah, to be honest, I definitely prefer the Pokemon DLC and just Minecraft 1.16 when it comes out. I'm legit going to be playing Minecraft a lot more because of the extra blocks and the blue fire stuff that we're going to get. I can't wait for that. I gotta watch videos to make sure that I remember how to make the blue fire to begin with. Dang, allergies are just kicking in right now. Yeah, I'm just basically going to stick with 2 games at a time for now. That's enough for my time. To stream anyway. The only reason why I'm live streaming Pokemon or Pokemon Shiny Hunting right now is just because the fact that its DLC's coming out probably before Minecraft's does. I'm waiting for them to get the finishing touches going. I'm hoping the DLC for the Pokemon is out before 1.16 though. Oh, no, they won't do a 3rd edition of a game ever again. That's dead now. And they won't do a 2nd edition of these games, I'm pretty sure. Because with all the feedback they've gotten from the community, they listen to the community a lot. Everybody didn't want a 3rd game for X and Y, so they didn't. And everybody didn't want a 3rd game for Sun and Moon, so instead they made a Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon, which Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon literally should have been a Sun and Moon, but they put them out too early. So I literally loved Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon more than I did Sun and Moon. Not even sorry. But these 2 right here are the legit games, and since they're on console instead of like just a handheld, they can legit just do DLCs now instead of having to make a whole new game. Basically a ripoff of the original version of the game. So we won't have those 2nd and 3rd versions of a game, we'll just get DLCs from now on. And I legit will buy into that because that's way better than doing what they've been doing. So I got room for one more. Right? Yep. Yeah, I didn't like the fact they came out with Emerald and Platinum either, but I bought them anyway. I saved up the money and bought them. Beat them. I did like the extra storylines they added, but most of the original game was the same, so yeah, DLCs will definitely save space as well. And with them putting out DLCs, additions to the original game, I have a feeling that it'll give them more time, free up more time for them to work on a game, a Pokemon game that has more regions. in it. So like Kanto, Johto, and all that being together, like the 3rd and 4th gen and 5th gen and 6th gen being together, that could be a thing now. And they could do the extra like areas as DLCs on one of the games if they wanted to. That can legit be a thing now, so we could actually go to all regions in the game while we're legit battling with our original Pokemon team. And I think that would be awesome if they ever do that. That's what the Pokemon community really wants really badly, and they know it. So that's why I feel they decided to make the ultimate call to move the games from the handheld to a console. And that's where the Switch comes in, because it links both things into one. You have a handheld, which is also a console, and in the Switch. So I think in the future we definitely now can see a version with multiple regions coming out. Another female with Libero, 24. I just need the shiny now with at least 4 perfect IVs. I don't even care. As long as it has Libero and it has 4 IVs, I'll be lit. Yeah. Can we not talk about Heart Gold, Soul Silver, except for when they gave us the shiny Mew? Yeah, that was really bad. That was bad. They did try though. Like Fire Red and Leaf Green. Isn't that what they were called? When they released Kanto. I think that was legit the first time they tried to put multiple regions in there. And then they gave us the 7 different islands. And those islands were huge. And we were able to get like rare bred Pokemon at the end of it or whatever. But it legit was just like, is this supposed to be like the, what were the islands called in the series that we never got a game made of? Not the Seafoam Islands, because that's part of the game. There were some sort of islands in the series with Ash and Misty and Brock. I can't remember what it's called though. That's basically what those islands were based off of in Fire Red and Leaf Green. That was like a legit try at that too, and it didn't work out either. I can't remember what those were called now. Yeah, Orange Islands, that's it, thank you. I couldn't think of that, saved my life. That's basically what that was a ripoff of. They had a lot of move tutors, though, in that game. With that, there was like, I think 3 islands that had 3 different move tutors. Which really, really brought out the aspect of competitive battling. A lot. But yeah, Heart Gold, Soul Silver was definitely a try at that, and it didn't work out too well. Because, it's like you said, all the wild Pokemon in the area were like level 5, and then it basically forced you to have a False Swiper. Another male with 5, perfect. Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking, but I wasn't gonna throw that out there. But I'm pretty sure that's something they could do, though, definitely. Like what Ash does. He starts with nothing but his like starter Pokemon at like every area. So instead of like us being able to carry our whole team from Kanto into the Johto region or whatever, or like we could do the first 2 regions or whatever, so like they did in Silver and Gold, where we were able to keep our original team through Kanto and Johto, but after we get done defeating Johto, we have to leave all of our Pokemon behind and choose a new starter from the 3rd gen. We wouldn't be able to get our team back until after That, I could legit live with that. And just wait till we've defeated all the regions. I could legit get behind that. Or just have to start out, if they force you to start out with like a level 1 Pokemon or level 5 Pokemon to start out within every new region that you go to, and limit what level your Pokemon could be in your team to your badges or whatever. I could live with that. Definitely could, just as long as we'd have all the gens, all the regions in one game. But this legit makes it to where they can do that now. And they can do them in the form of DLCs if they want to. But I'm pretty certain that we're going to get a Gen 9 and it's going to be based off of Spain. Because we know that Pokemon Team visited Spain. And that's what I thought this generation was going to be based on. And then we found out it was going to be based off of like Ireland and England. And that was a huge shock. But I think we're going to hatch one more and then that's going to be it, guys. Because I need to get off of here and get me some food. And then we'll just continue trying to shiny hunt this Scorbunny tomorrow. We've got the IV set that we need. Basically. Now if I get a 6 perfect IV with a Libero female, then I'll switch that one out when and if that happens, so that way we can at least be guaranteed 5 IVs for the shiny. And hopefully the shiny we'll get lucky and the shiny actually has Libero on it. Because I don't know, my luck with this Scorbunny has just been terrible from the get-go. Well, yeah, they usually prep like 4 years in advance. If you've read the articles on Tajiri, Satoshi Tajiri, he talks about that. He talks about how they like to prep 4 years in advance before the next, before they make the next region, if there's going to be a new region. So they haven't even announced if Spain is legit going to be the final bit for the next gen. But yeah, they always do that. Alright, I think that's going to be, I'm going to grab this next egg, and then we're going to end it right there. Just save it and then end it. Alright, so we're full up, and all I got to do is run around in a circle to start us off next time. Alright, I'll catch you guys tomorrow. Same time, 10 a.m. I'll actually start on time this time. Today was just a mishap because of the fact that I was getting really, really upset with the Scorbunny. It was not cooperating in the least for the female side. So it was very unfortunate for the start. But I'll catch you guys tomorrow at 10 a.m. Central Standard Time to 1 p.m. or maybe even later. We're just going to try to get that Scorbunny shiny starter with the Libero, hopefully. So that way I'll have all 3 starters with the shiny and the hidden ability. And I can get the Gigantamax on them. I'm hoping that the Gigantamax is something that we can get trained onto them by one of the trainers or something that we're going to get in the next DLC. If not, all this has been for naught. Because that means that they're probably just going to give us a low-end G-Max, kind of like the Charmander, and it's just going to be a G-Max, and you can't, yeah, it's just going to have a special G-Max edition from whatever you started with in the DLC. It's kind of dumb, but I wouldn't put it past them to do that, because they did that with the Charmander basically. But I'll catch you guys tomorrow. Peace out.